Okay, so if you are listening to this broadcast at about 5 a.m. on actual Thanksgiving, thank you. That is very, very kind. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to the Thanksgiving Day episode of my channel. How you doing today? The Save Money More with Jan channel. How you doing today? I have so many fond memories of Thanksgiving. I know you do too, in all probability, but I can't help but remember, and I know I mentioned it not long ago. My parents, what felt like to me, I believe it was about 5 a.m. I was still sleeping, but I heard them rummaging around and literally getting the turkey ready to go into the oven. So super early. It was still pitch black outside. It felt like the middle of the night for me. When you're a kid, 5 o'clock in the morning still feels like the middle of the night, right? Okay. So I'm like, what are they doing? But back in the day, they put their turkeys in super early. I guess let it go low and slow, and it always came out good. I have to say, looking back, the turkeys always came out good. So if you happen to be up early and kind of sort of getting ready for your Thanksgiving, or kind of sort of just having that first cup of Joe, like you have a lot ahead of you to do, or even if your big plan today is just kick back, relax, or just get ready to go to someone else's house, and whatever it is that you're planning to do, is I want you to have a very happy one. Yeah, I want to mention something to you. Now, I don't know how some of you feel about it. Some of you may agree, some of you may not agree, and that's okay. One thing about this world, if we could agree to not agree, to be able to disagree is okay in a nice, calm manner, right? Right. That's my opinion on that one. We should still be able to disagree, not agree with everything. I'm not going to agree with everything you feel, and you're not going to agree with everything I feel. But I believe that when the holidays come around, now some people, to be honest with you, they're not fans of the holiday season. For whatever the reason, I wouldn't know the reason, but everybody's got their own reasons. Not everybody's a fan of the holiday season. It may evoke some negative information from the past or memories that were not exactly the most pleasant. And can I offer you a word of a suggestion from my point of view? Life is so short. It is not fair to yourself. Listen carefully. It is not fair to yourself to replay whatever somebody might have said to you or whatever on these special days of the year. They only come once a year. Why should you allow whatever it is, that recurrent thought, to let it invade your mind and let it replay over and over and over again? If there's somebody that's going to be at a gathering and it's going to feel uncomfortable, just make it a point to not hang around that person that makes you uncomfortable on that day. Just focus on why you are there at the event. Okay, focus on the reason for the season, whether it's on Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever holiday that matters to you a lot. Just don't let it ruin your day. This is my best suggestion, because let me tell you something. Many times people, they unwittingly may be upsetting someone else. They don't even realize they're doing it. Sometimes people don't realize they're doing it. This is true. And you're going around in your mind's eye thinking, I'm so upset by X, Y, and Z. And I'm not saying don't let it bother you entirely. We're human. We're going to let things, get to us sometimes. That's the way it works. But don't let it ruin your whole day. It is not fair to you. Think about that for a second. Is it fair to you? No. And it takes away from, this is the kind of day where you could put on your brave muscles and try to push those troubles to the side for you. Sounds selfish. Yep. Self care is not the same as selfish. Let me rewind that and let it sink in. I'll say it again. Self care is not the same as being selfish. Okay? Because to me, this is my version of selfish. Selfish is when you're kissing the mirror and you're greedy, and the only thing that, it's your world, and everybody else just lives in it. That's my feeling on the matter. But self-care means I know that this is real life. I know that sometimes wonderful things happen. I know that sometimes not so wonderful things happen, but I also learned that I could draw boundary lines. Listen carefully. Boundary lines on the things that trouble me. And that is not being selfish. That is taking care of your mental health. Okay. Mental health is just as important as physical health. A lot of people overlook that. So on this wonderful, happy day, on this wonderful day of being thankful, we should be thankful every day. All right. We just have a fancy name for it for this selected day of the year. And of course, there are historical reasons for it. And I won't get into that. I'm sure you've learned them growing up. But the idea of being thankful and giving thanksgiving, giving thanks, thanksgiving. We transpose the word. Thanksgiving equals giving thanks, right? Does that make sense? Sure. So whether we're opening up a can of tuna fish at home and grateful for that can of tuna fish with some crackers and maybe some other treat, if you have a treat or a cookie or whatever, if that is what you have and you're grateful for it, you are celebrating Thanksgiving. Or you could be somewhere else where there's a 15, 20-pound turkey sitting in the middle of the beautiful dining table there. That is another version of Thanksgiving. Or just feeling like, hey, I woke up today and I'm going to have fun because I don't have to be at the office today. That is another feeling of Thanksgiving. Or looking forward to family or friends or just kicking back and watching your favorite shows or looking at the parade, whether you're in person or on TV, or kicking back with your favorite upcoming Christmas movies, okay? If this is your version of Thanksgiving and giving thanks, great. There's no one there to judge it. The bottom line is this is a day to give yourself permission. Let's rewind this one too. Give yourself permission to enjoy your day. Just because, sometimes we have bad models when we grow up. Sometimes. And sometimes we may remember somebody else who, for whatever the reason, we wouldn't know the reason, they just never enjoyed the holidays. And we end up mimicking their behavior. And then you look back and you say, why am I doing that? Why am I not giving myself permission to enjoy this day? Now, I didn't want to get too heavy and creamy about this and dreamy about this, but I feel it is important. I feel it is an essential part of the day. Having a great holiday mindset begins with giving yourself permission to enjoy this special day that we put aside every single year. So, from the bottom of my heart, okay, to hopefully everyone listening heart, I wish you with a sincere and humble thank you for being here. A lot of you come back every single day, and I get to say hi. What a nice thing. What a very nice thing. And I am truly grateful for your time. Truly, I am. Have a wonderful day today. No matter what you do, take good care of yourself. And truly, I mean this. Take good care of yourself and your amazing family. Enjoy and blessed and happy Thanksgiving Day 2025. Let it go down in the record books for great memories.